The San Jose Sharks have been looking for a power play quarterback the last 3 years. Have they found one? Can it become a top 10 power play in the league? And if it becomes that power play, it might rely on one prospect that we're going to watch closely today. Luca Cagnoni. No, not Margarete, not Dominic De Coco, but Luca Cagnoni. Led the AHL in power play points 2 years ago. He is a wizard back there. Is he the answer to the San Jose Sharks' prayers at the power play position? We're going to find out. So 2 reports out of GameRun. His shot lacked a little bit of velocity. He shoots to create rebounds and create chaos. I think for the Sharks, they really do require a guy that's going to be able to score goals from that point position, because it can't just be Macklin that's just the trigger man. It needs to be somebody else. Will Smith is more of a facilitator passer. I'd like to see him shoot a little bit more from the flank. But what you're going to see is you're going to need that point guy. So for me, I think Luca Cagnoni can be the power play defenseman that the San Jose Sharks have been searching for. But I think tie goes to the runner. If he is not by far and away leaps and bounds better than the likes of the Nurses, the Kesselrings, the Trubas, the Polkamps potentially, I think we might see him start the year in the AHL. But I do know that the players on the San Jose Sharks roster, the guys that play the power play, enjoy playing with a Luca Cagnoni because he is a distributor, he's a facilitator. I'd just like to see him add that shot threat, that shot killer instinct mentality. So let's get to the tape and see if he can do what it do. Like I said, in 24-25, AHL power play, 34 points, first in the entire league. Last year, 23 points in the power play. This is him when he got up to Nashville this year. I love this. Off the draw, 3-point pressure. These are the things that the Sharks have been missing at the quarterback position for a power play. This is the way this PK works. 3-point pressure off the faceoff. One guy on puck carrier, 2 guys on the flank. What does that open? That opens up the bumper position. The bumper position is that middle spot where Alex Wenberg is occupying right now. And what I love that Luca Cagnoni can do is his ability to be creative, his ability to improvise on the fly. That is what the Sharks need. With all that talent up front, the Macklin Celebrinis, the Will Smith, they need a true quarterback. I love this little slip play into the middle. Almost turns into a goal. Great job by the defender there in the Nashville Predators. But I like this right here. Picks his puck up. And here's some other skills. His escapability. GameRun, when I put it in, his escapability, I think he can create more separation than he has shown in the past years, especially at the NHL position. I'd like to see him do more of it. Now he gets this puck up top. I like it, moves it over. I'd like to see him walk the line hard. We're going to see some other instances in this breakdown where he takes it to the middle hard. We want a D-man that takes the attention away from Macklin Celebrini, because now penalty kills are going to clue on him. You want to get to the middle of the ice to then distribute the puck. Now you've put Macklin on an island, and now Will's on an island as well, so now this pressure can ensue. I like how Will Smith, he's going to operate this, get this puck back to Luca, but I like Luca's awareness, his IQ on the power play, his ability. He doesn't go and stick himself on the boards. He stays right in dot lane because you give the optionality to the forward to pass it into either direction, up the wall or to the middle. Then right here, this is the one thing that we're going to see with Luca Cagnoni. His shot, be a threat to shoot. Be a threat. His shot effectiveness, a 6 on GameRun. I'd like to see him pound the puck more, step into this. He defers going back to Will and Macklin. That's the other thing. You can't defer always to Will and Macklin. You got to take what's given to you. Wenberg's in front of the net. Look at that. One of the premier net front guys in the NHL. Tyler Toffoli is wide open there. Now, it doesn't matter. A little bit of interchangeability. He goes on this spot. Now, this shot here, I like that he's got a shooting mentality. He probably should have shot the earlier one. Patrick Sharp always told me when I played in Dallas with him, if you take a gosh darn wrist shot from the point and waste a shot, I'm going to fight you. True story. Takes the shot. Yes, I don't mind it, but you got to be a threat to shoot from the flank. Now we're going to see here his skating ability, his ability to pass, distribute. It's all high 8s on GameRun, but look at this. Look at the way his eyes are up, one hand on a stick. His skill level is just off the charts. He walks the blue. I'd like to see him walk a little bit more. Get a little bit more. Pull that defender. You'll see at times he does it, and when he does it with aggressiveness, he really creates so much space for his forwards and for his flankers. Like I'd see right here, take it hard to the middle. Make that first PKer make a decision. Don't make it easy on him. You see the defender flexing out. You see these guys are waiting. They're giving space. Take it hard. Take it hard to the middle. 2 more steps, and then you can maybe give a little bit better opportunity at your forward to get a shot. We're going to see him once again up top. These are all power play clips, which I love. I like this shot threat mentality. Use what you see. His eyes are always up. He's very creative. He takes this outside. He sees he's got a little bit of an opportunity. 2 guys at the net. Great shot. Creates a bunch of opportunities, bunch of chances. Like that he dives down deep now. He gets this puck back. And then this is what I like out of him. He's got that mohawk. He's got that 10-2. He's got that dexterity. We love that dexterity. Always an option. Always giving something. Wants the puck here. I'd like to see take it a little bit further. Take it further. Create. I know he did run the second power play, best power play in the AHL last year and first 2 years ago. So he's got the capabilities. These are just things I'd like to see for him to become that PP1 at the NHL level, because not all power plays are created equal in the AHL and NHL. It's a much different game. PKers are much smarter. This is what I like as well. They need a threat to skate the puck up, because everybody knows the double drops going to Macklin. He can do this. If guys cheat on Macklin, he can take this in. I don't think they've had that with that kind of speed in the last 2-3 years. Klinger did a good job at times, so did Orlov, but I think Cagnoni can be the next level of this. Gets this puck. I like the movement down low. He doesn't marry himself to the blue line. I think he does a good job of taking what's given to him. And we're going to see a lot of that throughout these clips. And like I said, his creativity is just off the charts. We're going to see his skating ability. We're going to see his ability to take the middle hard. Waits, forward doesn't pressure him. This is what I like to see from Luca. Get out, kiddo. Look at him skate. Love that 10-2. You create a little space. Look at him. Look at how he drags the PK with him. Drags. That's what you want. Now, just imagine Macklin's right here uncorking a 1T. Great job. Look at all the space he's opened up for that down low goal line player. Now we're going to see going to Chicago. We're going to see what he can do with the puck with a NHL power play. And now listen, the power play for the Sharks was middle of the pack last year, but I think there's another level. With a guy as good as Macklin Celebrini, you should have a top 10 power play in the NHL. I like this right here. He gets it, takes what's given, he skates. This is what he can do. His head's always up. His passing and distribution, 7 and 8 on GameRun. He's very good. Great little slip play, create space. That's what we need out of him on this power play. And that's what we need for him to be the focal point of this QB position on the power play. Look at him open up. I'd like to see a shot. Be a shot threat. You cannot defer on this power play. I know you're with these NHL players. You can't stare into the bright lights. You got to take what's given you. Be a shooter. Be a shooter. Dave Cunoff taught me that when I was with the Worcester Shacks. Be a shooter. Be a threat. This is what he can do in the neutral zone. Quick regroups, very good. Distributes the puck very well. Now we're going to see going back to the AHL. We're going to see here his ability to walk the line, head up. He likes to take ice towards the penalty killers. This is something else I'd like to see him change. I'd like to see him stay out a little bit. I like that he's attacking. He's downhill, but you got to shoot this. You can't just kind of slide this off because now you've delayed it. We're going to see him, though. Watch what he does now. Once again, he's going to walk. Hard walk to the middle. And he does this little 10-2, opens up space. Great job looking, picking the angle. This is what we need from him. He's got that flick of the wrist, but he opens up the middle, and that is a snipe, folks. That is what's going to keep you in the NHL. Luca Cagnoni. Now we're going to see, this is the only 5-on-5 clip just to show you guys his offensive awareness, his ability to create offense from the back end. I think they're going to need somebody like him at parts of this year and this season. And I think for him to stick in the NHL, yes, he's got to be good defensively, but I think offensively he needs to just be at another level and, be able to put up 30, 40 points for the Sharks from the back end. Right here, once again, his escapability. This is the one thing. GameRun gave it a 5, but this is what he can do when I think he's really putting his pedal to the metal, foot down on the gas. He creates a little bit of separation, opens up, shot to the net, being a shooting threat, creating rebounds, creating opportunities. I do think he needs to work on his shot, just uncorking it. But look at this right here. Head up, looking everywhere, opens up to the passer. I'd like to see him maybe take it a little bit further out from the blue line, but his ability to walk the line, freeze penalty killers, but I'd like to see him walk the blue line a little bit. Let your flanks get high. Let them get up top. And now listen, this is me being nitpicky with a power play that was first and second last 2 years in the AHL. So he's doing a lot of things right. Gets his puck back. I like that he opens his body, flips his hips, little Dan Boyle-esque. Then he finds that shot, finds it to the net. Oh! And that's a goal. That's Luca Cagnoni on the power play. That's the tape. The vision's there. The compete's there. The willingness, I think, to be an offensive threat from the point is there. But can he have that killer instinct from the point that the San Jose Sharks need for a true power play quarterback, a number one? We'll see if he can do it. If you want more breakdowns like this, hit the like button, smash it. Subscribe, drop in the comments anything you'd like to see, any prospect you'd like to see as we roll closer to training camp. I love doing these. I'm very excited. Thank you so much for the support so far. And we're going to keep building this channel. That's the bite.